Young man Erskine, Yahanna Banya, Yahanna Banya Sharla.
Say that again.
Slakia. Young man Erskine, Banya Yahanna Banya Sharla.
Young man Erskine, Banya Yahanna Banya Sharla.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Brakatha.
Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Brakatha.
Sharla, which means to Israel.
Go on again. Upon Haggadah, when we face the east, we're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Lord prayer in Hebrew. Abanaw.
Bashemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malakaka. Tabah.
Ratazayaka. Hayah. Asha. Baharataza. Hawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Nathanael. Lakam. Cow. Lawam. Wasanakinaw. Kabawakinau. Kabawakinau. Wala. Baya Nashayna. Tabainau.
Yeah, Tabainau.
Baya Shariwan. Abal. Hawashayna. Mayan. Ra. Hayah. Lakar. Malakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahad.
Wahapara.
La Alawam.
Lawalilora.
Aman.
This is a prayer for the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed will be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. And we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Is the power in Hebrew? Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah. Nathanael.
Hakak.
Larapa. Kalmak Akalara.
Kamagala.
Wakal Manawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamat Tazarayam.
See? How much is the right?
Lakak. Hakak. Lahakwayam.
Lahakuyam. What's the word? Lahakuyam. Hamathiel. Hakak. Arakawa. Hatama Allah. Lagarashan. Bahashim Yahavashah. The water of man. All right, this is the prayer for the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahavashah. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya. Al-Hararium.
Al-Hararium.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan, go ahead.
Ma'ayan.
Yabah.
Yabah.
Azar.
Azari.
Mayam.
Yahweh.
Ashab. Shemayim. Wa-aratazda.
Wa-aratazah.
Aladan.
Aladan.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarika.
Hana.
La'a. Nanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yashala. Yahweh. Shamarika. Yahweh. Tadalakia.
You see?
Tadalakia.
Zalka.
Al-Yad.
Ayah.
Yamyamka.
Yamka.
Yanawam. Yashamash. La'a Yakanka.
Yakanka.
Yarak. Balayla. Yahweh. Yashamarika. Malawra.
You see?
Makawra.
Makaurai.
Yashamar.
After Pascha. Yahweh. Yashamar.
Taza'anka. Wa'anka.
Wa'aka.
Mayada. Wa'ai
Along. All right? This is Psalms 121, chapter 121. In the English, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
You know, Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damiyalaka.
Al-Damiyalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dashakwat.
Al-Dashakwat.
Kaya-Naya. Kaya-Hana.
Yahanna.
Yabaka.
Awabika.
Yahanna.
Let me see. Yahanna, you won. Ra'ash. I.S.U.P.K. Ya'ara Sawadah. Why you thought your I.S.U.P.K. After the Pawanyaka. Amawa. Lakawa. Wanna Kakino. Magoya. Wanna I.S.U.P.K. Shum Yashala. I will die. Kaya. Nawa I.S.U.P.K. Laba. Yakagwa. Ayaka. Baya. Yakarafwa. Ahaya. Adawam. Wayashamai. It's like it. Wayashamai Ayam. It's like it. Wayashamai Ayam. Mawa'aba. Wahagorium. Gabal. It's like it. Wa'ayman. Wa'aymalak. Palasha. I'm Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawar. Imam. Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Zorawai.
Sarawak.
Labangawat.
Labangawat.
Salah.
Salah.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Kamayan.
Kamadiyo.
Kasai Sara'ah.
Sayak. Sarak. Asak. Salakia.
Okay, say it again. Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kaya Shawara.
Kayabian.
Kayasyan.
Banakal.
Barakal.
Kwayashwan.
Kayashwan.
Nishamna. Nisham Madwa.
Nasham Magwa.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamagwa.
Ba'ayan Dara'ah.
Bayam Dara.
Hayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Taman.
La'adma.
La'agma.
Shigatamwa.
Shidamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadayamawa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'ara.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'ab.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakazazabanai.
Wakazabak.
Ka'nasiyakamwa.
Kaya Shawara.
Ashar.
Ashab.
Amara.
Amar.
Narasha.
Narusha.
Lanawa.
Manawa.
Af.
Af.
Na'awaf.
Na'awaf.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
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 Shigatamwa.
Shidamwa.
Kagagila.
Kagagila.
Kagwash.
Kakwash.
Lapayaraka.
Bayakura.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Daba Ira Ya'ira.
Ira.
Wa Kalahaba.
Wakaza'ab.
Dalahat.
Damahat.
Harayam.
Hayayam.
Kan.
Kan.
Daradama.
Daradam.
Basar Arika.
Basaraka.
Wabasa Wapafka.
Wasa. Wapaka. Wapaka.
Dabahalam.
Balahal.
Wala'a. It's like a Mala'a.
Mana'a.
Panyaham.
Panaham.
Kwalawan.
Kalawam.
Wayabukwashwa.
Wanyabukashwa.
Shimka.
Shaka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa. Aya'i.
Aya'i.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakapara.
Waya Abba. It's like a Waya Abawa.
Wayawaba'a.
It's like a Waya Abadwa.
Wayabagwa. Abagwa.
Waya Da'iwa.
Wayada'ayu.
Kaya Ata.
Kayagata.
Shimka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Like Ali Yawan.
Ayawawam.
Al-Kaharataza.
Ayakawarataza.
All right, this is Psalm 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not silent, Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee.
have lifted up their head.
And lift up thy head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them
let
off
us cut them off.
from being a nation,
Be a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel.
may be no more remembrance.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
That they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They have confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacle of Edom.
and the
And
Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites.
of Moab,
Of Moab.
and the
And
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes.
Gebal,
Gebal.
and Ammon,
And Ammon.
and Amalek,
And Amalek.
the Philistines,
The
with
Philistines.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the hands of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
And also drawn with them.
They have opened the children of Lot.
And of them children of
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them.
as unto the Midianites,
As unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
As unto Sarah.
as to Jabin,
As to the bed.
at the brook of Kishon,
And broke the Kishon.
which bears their indoor.
Which bears thy indoor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have become a dog for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make the nobles as the red.
and like Zeeb.
Like the Eve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all their princes,
All that person.
as Zabah,
As Sabbath.
and as Zamuna,
As the moon.
who said,
Who said,
let us take to
let's
ourselves
say to
the
ourselves.
houses of Yahweh
Yahweh.
in possession.
Every day.
Oh, my power,
Oh my
Power.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stump before the wind,
And stone for a wind.
as the fire burneth a wood,
As fire burning the wood.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As flames setting the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
To persecute them.
with thy tempest,
With that tent.
and make them afraid
They go afraid.
with thy storm.
With that storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill that face with
that
shame.
they may seek thy name.
So that they seek that name.
O Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be confounded.
and troubled
And troubled.
forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame.
and perish,
And perish.
that men may know
That they may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, Saw, which means turns, Yeshamim, which means to be seated. All right? Slap you for that. We're going to start from the book of Numbers, chapter 11, verse 1. I'm going to go ahead and read the first 7. All right? Give me 1 minute. Everybody to up?
Wow, sir.
Twelve.
All right. I'm gonna let you read the next 7 or one verse, whatever you can read in Hebrew. The next 7 verses we read, okay? All right. Numbers chapter 11, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wa Yahaya Ha'aim Kamath Anayim Rai Ba Azaniya Yahweh Wa Yashima Yahweh Wa Yikar Apawa Wa Tab Ay Wa Tabair Bam Ash Yahweh Wa Akal Ba Kutaza Ha Makna verse 2. Wa Taza Wa Yataza Ay Ha'aim Al Mashah Wa Yaf Pulal Mashah Al Yahweh Wa Shapat Wa Shakwai Ha'ash verse 3. Wa Yakra'ah Sham Ha'makwum Ha-Hawa'a the Ba'ira Kaya Ba'ara Bam Ash Yahweh verse 4. Wa As Wa Asak Wa Asaksa Aishar Ba Korabawa Ha the Iwawa the Awa Wa Yash Wa Yashabai Wa Yabakawa Gum Banya Yashala Wa Ya Amarwa Maya Ya Al like Ya Akal Noah Bash Shar verse 5. Zachariah Noah Af Ha the Gah Aishar Na Akal Ba Ma Tazarayam Kanam Af Ha Kwash Ayam Wa Af Ha Abbas Ta Kayam Wa Af Ha Ka Taziyar Wa Af Ha Ba Tazilayam Wa Af Ha Shawa look at Ha Shawamyam verse 6. Wa Aitha Napashnawa Yabash Shah Ayan Kao Balataya Al Hamaya Haman Ayan Yawa verse 7. Ha Wa Haman Ka Tazarai Gad Ha Wa Ayanwa Ka Ayan Ha Badalav Ha Badalka. All right. Read Numbers chapter 11 verse 1 in the English.
Numbers 11 and 1. And when the people complained, it displeased the Lord, and the Lord heard it.
All right, right here the people was complaining because the Lord was just feeding them manna at the time. Do anybody know in the classroom what was manna? The manna that the Lord was feeding the people.
It's like the angel food.
Yeah. What was the angel food? It was like bread, like angel bread, yeah.
Bread.
That fell from heaven. And they were complaining because that's all they had to eat. And they wanted more than that. So the people were complaining. And when our people complain, our people complain, they'll piss somebody off when they complain. You know what I mean? Our people still there. And you know, back in Egypt, back when we left Egypt, our people, they were complaining about going back to Egypt because in Egypt they ate better. That's what they said. They ate better, and Egypt, they had a more comfortable life than them in the wilderness following Moses under his God. And that pissed the Lord off. Because our God is a jealous God, you know what I mean? He done freed you from these people that whooped your back in and had you in slavery, you know what I mean? Hold on, Lord, hold on. Hold your peace. And had you in slavery, you know what I mean? And was doing nothing but bitter harm to you. But now you want to go back to your slave masters, man. Know what I mean? The Lord hates that. The Lord he hated that because he did all those miracles in our people's faces. And what they did, they still complain. They still mock the Lord. You know what I mean? We don't.
And the Lord heard it, and in his anger was kindled. And the fire of the Lord burnt among them, and consumed them that were in the uttermost parts of the camp.
Yes, so the Lord consumed them. He burned them up, man. He burned them up because they basically just spiritually spit in the Lord's face. You know what I mean? They better tell the Lord, man, they didn't appreciate what the Lord did for them, man. The Lord gave them independence, man. The Lord gave them salvation. He freed them, man. And they telling the Lord that they don't appreciate what he did. They want to go back to Egypt. So the Lord, he basically burnt them up, man. All right? You know?
Verse 2.
And this is how you know that God of the Christian church is not the God of this Bible. The God of this Bible, he don't play, man. Now, I mean, he will punish you, man. Know what I mean? You not going. Okay, the God of this Bible don't give a damn if you happy 24/7. The God of this Bible wants you to do what he say. Know what I mean? Read.
Verse 2. And the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed unto the Lord, the fire was quenched.
And when the people cried unto Moses, they cried unto Moses because they're getting burned up. The Lord burned them up. Like, hey Moses, tell God to chill out. Know what I mean? So Moses asked the Most High, hey, please Lord, quit putting them on fire. And the Lord put out the fire. You know what I mean? Stop burning them up. Read.
And he called the name of the place Taberah, because of the fire of the Lord burnt among them.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, put it on silent. Go ahead.
4. And the mixed multitude that was among them fell a lusting, and the children of Israel also wept again, and said, who shall give us flesh to eat?
Okay, now who was the mixed multitude?
Isupk said, was that the Egyptians that we married to?
Yeah, he that we were married to. Okay, and they were saying, who gonna feed us some meat, man? Cause they ain't want no more manna, they ain't want no more bread, they want meat. You know what I mean? You know?
Verse 5. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely,
Mm-hmm.
the cucumbers, and the melons, and the leeks, and the onions, and the garlic. 6.
Sure. Hey, somebody give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. Let me get Ecclesiastes 7:7. Let's go open that door for them. Oh, no, you just pull the scripture? Or who got the scripture?
I was gonna pull it right here.
Yeah, get let them read the scripture. You go open that door, okay? You used to that. Give me Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Our people ain't wise. They just like these people back in Egypt. You know what I mean? A gift, read the whole thing. I'm gonna tell you.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart.
A gift destroys the heart. Even though our people are oppressed, they should be wise, man. They should be wise, and don't give a damn about these stimulus checks and food stamps and all this. they should know that we are under slavery, man. And we should be comfortable in this damn place, man. We should be wise and, you know what I mean, fight against this system and not be comfortable and want to be a part of this American dream that they got for us. We should want to separate from this place, man. And by separating from this place, our people should be joining the I.S.U.K, man. Putting in their grit. That's how you fight against this place, man. All right. Let's go back to Numbers chapter 11, verse 5.
Final card. We remember the fish which we did eat in Egypt freely, the cucumbers and the melons and the leeks and the onions and the garlic. 6. But now our soul is dried away. There is nothing at all besides this manna before our eyes.
And this is why the Lord was mad, man. The Lord was pissed off because they basically saying that Egypt was greater. Egypt is better than what the Lord got them going through right there in the wilderness, man. They rather be in Egypt than follow the Lord, man. I mean, our people, if they don't get it right now, they don't want to serve you. You know what I mean? Basically, they like J.G. Whitworth. They want everything right now, man. They don't have no kind of faith, man. They won't believe in nothing if they can't see it, man. All right, read on.
7. And the manna was a coriander, and the manna was a coriander seed, and the color thereof as the color of bdellium.
All right. Okay, so you want to try the next? You want to read the scripture, verse?
Final time.
All right, go ahead, Warren. You got it? You read my name. Crack at it first, man.
Shata.
Yeah.
Shata.
Shot to what?
Shatawa. Shatawa. Ha. Ma. Kala. Kala. Kwa. Why?
Why? This is these brothers. Right here. Side by side. You know what I mean? All right. Right here is why. Look, quack, why. All right, read from right here. That's a why.
Why? Kaba.
Just try it, know what I mean? Hey, the partner, give me a paper towel.
Call.
Let me see. You got it? That's sharp. You better get the beginning.
No, I'm on the second.
Second right there, that's why. They guess it out. Get it? You know what I mean? let me help y'all out. It best to go home, right? And memorize these letters and these characters, man. So when you come to Sabbath day class, you can just pronounce it out and you can learn as you go. But it's gonna be hard to read this Hebrew if you're not home studying. I mean, and so it best to go home and learn this alphabet in the Syrian if you want to read. I mean, because you're gonna have a hard time just looking back and forth like that. All right, I'm just telling you, you killing yourself. I'm reading that 7 for you, but hey, call in Friday to Hadar class, or call me. But you can't call me or tune into his class until you go home and apply this to yourself. So just remember the alphabet, just like in English. You gotta remember the alphabet in English till you start doing sentences and stuff like that. So you have to remember that alphabet. That alphabet is so important, and that's something that you gotta go home and apply that to yourself. Learn like 4 letters a day. Make me 4 characters a day. Cause that's what I did, and I ended up learning the alphabet. Learn them 4. Take your time, space this up. Okay? Cause it's only like 22 or 21 letters in the Hebrew. So that take like a whole week for you to learn. Like start from the day, and next week you'll know the alphabet. You won't even need that paper. Alright. But also in the Syrian, my bad, I ain't tell you the whole thing. In the Syrian, the letters change at the end. Know what I mean? Like five characters change at the end. So actually, you have 26 characters. You gotta study. Know what I mean? But just call me or call into Hadar class, and I assist you. All right? All right. Where we at? Verse 8.
8, sir.
Okay. Shakwa, ha'ai, wala kwakwa, wa takanawa, ba rakamya, looks like it, ba rakayam, wa dakawa, ba matka, wa baslawa, ba parwar, wa aisawa, aifwa, I gawaf, wa haya, ta aimawa, ka ta'ayin, la shad ha shemad. Verse 9. Wa bar daf, ha stav, ayo, ha makna, la yala, yarad, haman, al yuwa. Verse 10. Wa yashamai, masha ah ha'ayin, baka, la mas pak thoyawa, ayash, la pata. It's like la pafka, ahawa, wa yakar, Yahweh, ma'ad, wa ba'ayanawa. It's like wa ba'ayanaya, masha ra'ay. Verse 11. Wa ya'amar, masha al Yahweh, lama ha ra'ayth, la ibadak, wa lama la'al ma tazataya. Kun. You want to class, sir?
No, you got it.
Kun. Ba ayanyak, la shawam, masha ka ha'ayin, hazah, ala mi'aya. Verse 12. Ha ankaya, ha yafya, af, ka, ha'ayin, hazah, anakaya. Yo lad taye hawa, kaya, tha aymar, alaya, sha'ahawa, ba yakwa, ka asha, yasha'a, ha aman, af, ha yanak, ayo, ha adama, ashar, nashabayat, la abaf yawa. Verse 13. Ma ayan, laya, bashar, latha, lakal, ha'ayin, hazah, Kaya, Bakawa, Al-Ya, La Imar, Hana, La Dewa, Bashar, Wana Al-Kala. Verse 14, La'a, Al-Wakal, Ankaya, La Baya, La Sha'af, Af-Kala, Ha'ain, Hazah, Kaya, Kabad, Mamanaya. Last verse, 15, Wa'am, Kaka, Af, Aisha, Laya, Ha-Raganya, Na'a, Harad, Mataza Afya, Kan, Ba Ayanyak, Wa'al, Ara'a, Bara Ifya, Pa. All right. Read verse 8 in the English word.
Numbers 11 and 8. And the people went about and gathered it and ground it in the mills, or beat it in a mortar, and baked it in pans, and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was the taste of fresh oil. And when the
this is the people grinding up the manna, the angel bread, or the angel food that fell from heaven. Read.
Verse 9. And when the dew fell upon the camp, and the night the manna fell upon it. Then Moses heard the people weep throughout their families, every man in the door of his tent. And the anger of the Lord was kindled greatly. Moses also was displeased.
All right. The people, they're still complaining about this manna. They're still complaining about just eating bread and not having no meat. You know what I mean? They still sitting there angering the Lord because they not being thankful or being freed from slavery, man. They complaining about some damn bread, man. You know what I mean? When the Lord feeding them, the Lord taking care of them, man. The Lord being a husband to Israel. You know what I mean? He take care of his people, man. But the people want to keep bringing up Egypt and how Egypt did them better than what the Lord doing them right now, which is not true. You know what I mean? Read.
11. And Moses said unto the Lord, Wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that thou layest the burden of all this people upon me?
The people was complaining so much and talking bad about the Lord so badly, man, that it grieved Moses. You know what I mean? So Moses had to come and ask the Lord, you know what I mean, why you gave these people, you got me responsible for these people, man, these ungrateful people. You know what I mean? Why is it being charged of these ungrateful people, these stiff-necked people, man? Read.
And Moses said unto the Lord, Wherefore hast thou afflicted thy servant? And wherefore have I not found favor in thy sight, that the Lord layest the burden of all this people upon me? 12. Have I conceived all this people? Have I begotten them, that thou shouldest say unto me, Carry them in thy bosom, as a nursing father bears the sucking child?
Moses basically saying, man, I can't take all this complaining, all this bickering they doing, man. All this gossip they doing about you, Lord. These people are so ungrateful, man. I can't take it. I need help. You know what I mean? Read.
Unto the land which thou swearest unto their fathers. 13. When should I have flesh to give unto all this people? For they weep unto me, saying, Give us flesh, that we may eat.
You know they're saying give us flesh, they're saying give us some meat. We need some lamb. We need some beef. We need some chicken, man.
Pork.
I'm tired of this bread.
Right.
But the Lord basically teaching the people how to be strong, man. You know what I mean? Teaching them about the struggle, man. Read.
14. I am not able to bear all this people alone, because it is too heavy for me. 15. And if thou deal thus with me, kill me, I pray thee.
Hey, man, this is how you know Moses was dealing with Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. They'll make you do it. Our people stiff neck, man. Our people in the world, if they don't have rank and order, man, they will be out of order. Our people really need rank and order, man. Because without it, look at here, that makes somebody want to commit suicide. I mean, that's what Moses talking about right now, man. I can't deal with these people by myself. I'm ready to jump off a cliff. Read.
I pray thee, out of hand, if I have found favor in thy sight, and let me not see my wretchedness.
Mm-hmm.
That was it, sir.
You gotta go to, oh, is it? Okay. The next, reading that 7. Okay. Numbers chapter 11, verse 16. While your Imar, Yahweh, Mashah, I.S.U.P.K, Leah, Shabbayim, Ayash, Mazakwanaya, Yasha Allah Ashar, Ya Da'if, Kaya Hum, Zakunaya, Ha'ain, Wa Shatar Yawa, Wa Kukoth, Ath, Al, Ahal, Ma Za'aid, Wa Haf Yatazabawa, Sham Aimad, verse 17. Wa Yar Dafya, Wa the bar, why the bar Rathia, Aimak, Sham, wa Tazayo, wa Tazalafia, Man, Parawaf, Aishar, Al Yak, wa Shemathia, Al Yahum, wa Nash Awa, Athak, Ba Masha'a, Ha'aim, Wala'a, Hasha'a, Atha, La Badak. Verse 18. Wa'al Ha'ain, Ha'aimar, Ha'thaqwa Dashwa, La Makar, Wa'ak Latham, Bashar, Kaya, Ba Kayatham, Ba Azanya, Yahweh, La Imar, Maya, Akal Nawa, Bashar, Kaya, Tawa, La Banwa, Ba Matazarayim, Wa Nathak, Yahweh, Lakam, Bashar, Wa Al Kaltham. Verse 19. Wa Yomi, Yawam, Akal, The Akal Lawak, Slakit, The Akal Lawan, Wala'a, Yawam Yum, Wala'a, Hamasha Yamayam, Wala'a, Aishara, Yamayam, Wala'a, Aisharayam, Yawam. Verse 20. What verse I started from?
16, sir.
16? Okay, stop me at 23. Verse 20. I, Kadash, Yamayam, Ashar, Etaza'a, Ma Apaka, Ma Apkam, Wahaya, Lakam, La Zara'a, Ya'ain, Kaya, Ma'astam, Ak, Yahweh, Ashar, Bakwar, Bakam, Waf, Bakawa, La Panyawa, La Amar, Lama, Za, Yataza Anya, Mama Tazarayim. Verse 21. Wa ya Imar, Masha, Shasha, Ma'awa, Allah, Regalia, Ha'aim, Ashar, Ankaya, Ba Korabawa, Wa'af, Miwatha, Marath, Bashar, Athan, Laham, Wa'akawa, Kadash, Yamayam. Verse 22. Hataza'an, Wa Bakor, Ya Shatawa, Ya Shakat, Laham, Wa Mataza'a Laham Af, Af, Kal, Higaya, Hayam, Ya Asap, Laham, Wa Mataza'a Laham Pa. Verse 23, last verse. Wa Ya Aimar Yahweh Al Mashah Ha Ya Yahweh Daka Taza'ar I Tha Thara'ah Ha Yakwarak the Baria La'a. All All right, we're going to start from verse 18, right?
16, sir.
16, okay, 16. All right. Go ahead and read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, gather unto me 70 men of the elders of Israel, whom thou knowest to be elders of the people, and officers over them, and bring them unto the tabernacle of the congregation, that they may stand there with thee.
So what did the Most High just did here, man? What did the Most High just establish?
Rank and order, sir.
Did he say get 70 men that get their own personal relationship with the Most High?
Sir.
he said officers, man. Officers. Rank and order, man. I mean, people with rank. He said get 70 of them, man. And bring them to the tabernacle of the congregation, man. Bring them to the temple. Bring them to the tent where we all get together. I mean, and we going to establish a government here. We going to get these people in order, man, because they're out of control. All right? That's what's going on with black people right now. They need I.S.U.P.K to be over them. They need to come in this school and be under rank and order instead of letting the white man control what happens to them, man. Because the white man is the unjust. He don't know how to bring out justice. He don't know how to rule the people, man. That's why they mourning. The scripture says when the righteous is in rule, the earth gonna be rejoicing. Right now, the reason why our people not rejoicing and they in hell because they always going to the unjust. They always going to the white man in hell with their problems, especially that black woman. She quick to put you on child support, man. Instead of sticking it out with that black man. Know what I mean? She always running to the powers of darkness, man. Instead of coming here, know what I mean, and get that righteous guidance, man.
Right.
Know what I mean? Read on.
17. And I will come down and talk with thee, and I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit which is upon thee, and will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee.
Oh man. So what happened right here? Did they fall out? Somebody put white sheets on them? Know what I mean? Like they do in church? What happened here? Are they doing cop wheels on the aisle? Know what I mean? You know how they do in the church, man. Now, what happened right here? The Lord said, he read it again.
And I will come down and talk with thee there, and I will take of the spirit which is upon thee, and will put it upon them, and they shall bear the burden of the people with thee.
He said, I'm going to take the spirit that's upon thee and put it on them. So what did the Lord do?
So you put the spirit of the laws?
No, they already were officers. They was already men in rank. They already knew the laws and stuff like that. So what did the Most High do? What did Christ do when he went up to the fourth dimension with the Most High? What did he do with the disciples? What did he give them? He gave them power, authority, and they were to do the same things that he did.
No.
Know what I mean?
No leadership roles.
No. They already had leadership roles. What they did, they had the same kind of power Moses had. Moses had power to do miracles. Know what I mean, to do things on the earth that's not normal. Know what I mean? So these men basically helping Moses with the people with the same ability that he has. Know what I mean? They able to be able to communicate with the Lord and do some miracles on this earth, man, and heal people and solve problems. Know what I mean? And that's what Moses did. Moses needed people to help him solve the problems among the people because he couldn't do it by himself. He'd better jump off a cliff. These people something serious. He need help. All right? All right, go read.
That thou bear it not thyself alone. 18. And say thou unto the people, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow.
When you told the people to sanctify yourselves, what you told the people?
Cleanse themselves, clean themselves.
How they supposed to clean themselves? It's real simple.
So I fasting.
Nah, just clean yourself up. Like, get ready for tomorrow, man. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You know, clean yourself up.
Get cleaning.
Yeah, get ready.
Kind of kind.
All right, read.
Sanctify yourselves against tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
and ye shall eat flesh, for ye have wept in for ye have wept in the ears of the Lord, saying, who shall give us flesh to eat? For it was well with us in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore the Lord will give you flesh, and ye shall eat. 19.
Right,
Ye
Lord, so you see they're complaining about meat. So I'm gonna give you some meat. I'm tired of y'all crying about this. I'm gonna give y'all some meat. Read.
19. Ye shall not eat 1 day, nor 2 days, nor 5 days, neither 10 days, nor 20 days,
Mm-hmm.
but even a whole month until it come out at your nostrils.
You gonna eat so much meat, you gonna come out your nostrils, man. Read.
And it be loathsome unto you, because that ye have despised the Lord which is among you.
He said, let it be like hatred. Let it be something that you hate. You know what I mean? What's that definition that gave him? The loathsome?
Smoking. Smoking. Like,
Go ahead.
also, like, you've been hated,
Yeah.
you've been disgusted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Read. Like I said, read.
Ye have despised the Lord which is among you, and have wept before him, saying, why came we forth out of Egypt? 21. And Moses said, the people among whom I am, are 600,000 footmen.
Basically, Most High said, I hope you eat so much of this meat that you become sick of it, man. That you become sick of it. Read.
And thou hast said, I will give them flesh, and they may eat a whole month. 22. Shall the flocks and the herds be slain for them to suffice them? Or shall all the flesh of the sea be gathered together for them to sacrifice them? 23. And the Lord said unto Moses, is the Lord's hand waxed short? Thou shalt see now whether my
word.
Thou shalt see now whether my word shall come to pass unto thee or not.
Uh-huh.
That was it, sir. 23. That was the last.
Yeah, read. Go ahead, keep reading.
Final card. 24. And Moses went out and told the people the words of the Lord, and gathered the 70 men of the elders of the people, and set them round about the tabernacle.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord came down in a cloud and spake unto him.
You know the cloud is UFO, chariot, you know what I mean? Read.
And took of the spirit that was upon him, and gave it unto the 70 elders. And it came to pass that when the spirit rested upon them, they prophesied and did not cease.
Mm-hmm. Read.
26. But there remained 2 of the men in the camp. The name of the one was...
Go ahead and skip down to 29.
Numbers 11 and 29. And Moses said unto him, enviest thou for my sake? Would God that all the Lord's people were prophets, and that the Lord would put his spirit upon them?
Uh-huh.
30. And Moses gat him into the camp, and he and the elders of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And there went forth a wind from the Lord, and brought quails from the sea, and let them fall by the camp, as it were a day's journey on this side, and as it were a day's journey on the other side.
Now you gonna see why the Lord gave them all this quail, man. Gave them all this quail, like for he said, I'm gonna give you a quail for a month. Hope it come out your nostrils, man. You gonna see why the Lord did this here, man. Read.
About the camp, and as it were 2 cubits high upon the face of the earth. 32. And the people stood stood up all that day, and all that night, and all the next day, and they gathered the quails. He that gathered least gathered 10 homers, and they spread them all abroad for themselves round about the camp. 33. And while the flesh was yet between their teeth, ere it was chewed, the wrath of the Lord was kindled against the people, and the Lord smote the people with a very great plague.
Now what happened here? What happened here in this scripture right here, man, in this verse right here? The Lord gave him plague. The Lord fed him, and he also gave him plague. What happened? What did the Lord do, man? I don't know.
Gave what they wanted.
Gave what they wanted, but also what he did.
Gave them a plague, sir.
And why he did that?
For complaining, sir. For complaining against the Lord.
Yeah. That's what he did that. Most definitely. That's why he did that for, man. The Lord gave him a plague through the meat they was eating. Most High, he don't play, man. I mean, you serve the Most High, don't you ever mention another nation, another God. You know what I mean? He gonna punish you, man. That what happened to the Israelites right here. I mean, all right, read on.
34. And he called the name of that place Kibroth Hattava, because there they buried the people that lusted. 35.
He said they buried the people that lusted. How they lusted?
So like lusted after the meat.
And what else they lusted after? What did they lusted after that made the Lord angry with them?
Egypt. All the
Going back to Egypt.
Going back to Egypt.
Yeah, going back. Want to go back to bondage, man. All right. What time it is? Yeah, go. I'm gonna go to verse chapter 12 a little bit. Read chapter 12, verse 1.
Final card. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman.
Now was Moses supposed to leave his woman because she is Ethiopian?
No, sir.
What? Tell me why.
Because it was unlawful. You're not supposed to be divorced.
That's right. Even if it's a heathen, but Moses married this Ethiopian woman before he came into the truth, before he knew the Lord. I mean, and if you got married to a heathen before you come to the truth, you are not allowed to divorce her. You have to keep your pet, man. Know what I mean? All right. Read on.
2. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Verse 3. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, Come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out.
All right, they came out the tent. You know what I mean? Read.
5. And the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, the Lord will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak unto him in a dream. 7. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And
Basically right here, The Lord saying, y'all done messed up, man. Y'all talking about my boy, my friend Moses. Now, this is what I get down with, man. Y'all messing up. You know what I mean? Read.
And the similitude of the Lord shall ye behold. Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
Because Moses doing the work, man. Moses doing the work, and Aaron is just his mouthpiece. You know what I mean? You know, Moses had a stuttering problem. You know what I mean? So Aaron had to be with him wherever he go to be his mouthpiece. You know what I mean? And Miriam, what the hell she doing? Nothing. She ain't doing nothing but starting stuff. You know what I mean? Read on.
9. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous.
And the chariot departed, and Miriam became leprous. Y'all know what that means? She was looking white. You know what I mean? And the Lord punished her, man, because she was the main one gossiping, man. And no business gossiping. She ain't doing nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who was you to come against my servant, man? And basically, Aaron, he had work to do. Him and Moses had work to do. So the Lord basically punished the person who ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? To start some mess. Why you worrying about his wife? That's what I mean. What the hell you doing?
Right.
How you coming to get Moses for? Who are you? This is my servant. He serves me. You know what I mean? Moses did so much. Who are you to sit here and come against this my servant, my faithful servant, man? Right. I mean, did I deal with? Did I talk to face to face? Right. You know what I mean? Like I don't deal with Moses like I deal with the rest of Israel. I actually talked to Moses. Right. You got the game messed up, girl. And, you know what I mean? And then what he did to her. Read.
White as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned.
And this is how you know. This is how you know, man. Being a so-called white man is a damn curse, man. Like to have your skin. I mean, it's a curse, man. This is how you know. You should know that everybody should know the Israelites is black, because right here telling you to be white is like you dead.
Right.
It's right in the scripture, really.
Let her not be as one dead.
What? Say it again.
Let her not be as one dead.
He is one dead, man. That's deep. That's deep, man. Back in the day, we knew that. You know what I mean? Being white ain't right. You know what I mean? But now, white is right, huh? You know what I mean? You don't want it as a snow bunny. Man, let me tell you something. I stay in Alabama, man. I see so many black young dudes going white girls like that's the way to be. That's the way they're supposed to go, man. I'm like, man. I mean, when you lay down with her, do you even feel a soul there? Like, I mean, any kind of connection? I mean, you don't smell the dog, the wet dog, this and that. I'm like, she is nothing like a sister, man.
Right.
I would feel like I'm messing with a corpse, a dead corpse, a vampire, man. Like, my black women and Hispanic women got soul, man.
Right.
How can you pass that up for a damn dog, man? That got that skin, man. Right. That cursed skin. I mean, they got a certain kind of smell. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. But hey, our people in the world, they have that spirit of the white man on them. They want to be white so bad. They want their woman. That's why a lot of us get money and get rich. You got people like Charles Barkley, Michael Jordan. They go marry these damn devils, right? And they think they doing something, and they ain't doing nothing. Right. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't helping their people. They destroying their people by that money going to that damn devil when he dies. That's right. That money could have went to a black woman. Right. It could have went to the black community. Mm-hmm. But instead, you want to go with these damn dogs, man. Get these dogs your inheritance, man. Right. And it's a shame, man. That's why these Christian churches don't want to go to the Old Testament, because they're going to show you the truth. And you're going to show you that white man got the curse of Cain, man. Right. Got the curse of Cain, man. All right? You know?
Of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb.
Half consumed. This is how Esau came out. Esau mean wasted away his seed, man. He ain't got no goddamn pigmentation, man. All right, I mean. So anyone of y'all got a question before I close out the class? Remember where we left off at? Where we at? Numbers
13, sir.
11 and 13. The posh, you write that on the board. All right. And with that, Elijah, should we stand? All right, move on.
Yahanna, which means to Israel.
Turn my way. We salute the Torah, the Pashkaya, show them what to do. Hey, get the camera on him. Well, yeah, just show them the Torah. Go ahead.
Yahweh
Wrong. Like this. You hit your chest. Go ahead and do it again.
Yahweh Shem Yashar Brakiyah.
Rakiyah.
Brakiyah.
All right, next. And what he just said, tell him what you said, Pastor.
God said, the Lord, in the name of Christ, bless me.
All right, now. Go ahead.
Yahweh Shem Yashar Brakiyah.
Got this.
Yahweh Shem Yashar Brakiyah.
All right, turn around, Earthly. Go ahead and do it, Yahweh.
Yah.
Come on, wait. Yahweh Shem Yashar Brakiyah. Right. Now we're going to do the Lord's Prayer. In Hebrew, the part we're going with me face the east.
Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
God. Ayah.
Ayah.
Isupk.
Isupk.
Yahweh.
La'avka.
La'avka.
Taba'ah.
Atazaka. Ayah. I.S.U.P.K.
Baratza. Kawah.
Ayah. Hashemayim. Talanah. The come, Kab, Yawan, Basalakina, Kawabna, Kasalakina, Kawabina, Walad, Yahanna, Anasayawan, Awashana, Ayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalatu, Wa'alam, Wa'atapara, La'avalami, Aman.
All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Which
art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
As we give us our debt.
And we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not.
Into temptation.
And temptation.
But deliver us.
Deliver us.
From evil.
From evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. Sir, your turn. All right, Sharpen, you be seated. You put that, you put that. Yeah, you can see the All right. We are the I.S.U.P.K started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she, you can see the one that's you. There you go. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and the sister would court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and the sister would get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and also you can find it in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, my Isupk. 10th of every penny of any increase that the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give, the next upcoming holy convocation, if I'm not mistaken, it's on Sunday, June 20th. It's the closing of the Feast of First Fruits. Bring your strong, bring your food, bring your kids, and have a good time, man. Know what I mean? All right. And if anyone want to be, if anyone want to be a trooper in schools, talk about all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf, and with that, imagine, which means stand. All right. Men of Israel will give one courtesy salute. I.S.U.P.K. Shabbat. I.S.U.P.K. Barak.
Yahanna.
And what you say in English, man, the Most High, bless you in the name of Christ. Got some time with me, hands down. Class dismissed. Okay, when y'all get down, go this way. You go this way. The posh. You made a mistake earlier and went that way. You always go this way. Okay? It's in order, right?